beautiful tote bag, everybody. Does anybody else here already carry a tote bag with them? I have a tote bag. A tote bag is a great way to carry your things and let people know you're gay before they hear your voice. I never keep anything valuable in the tote bag though, because I'm terrified of having it stolen and then having to call the NYPD as a gay man, somebody stole my tote bag! I'd do anything not to be that guy. What an exciting Pride Month it has been for straight people, you guys! Did you hear the news? You have a parade now. Finally, after years of being allowed to have one and choosing not to, you're doing it. So begins the search for a straight parade planner. Without a lesbian in a headset, who will be in charge? People keep asking me are you upset about this parade? Every gay person I've talked to is just I cannot believe straight people are willing to do this for free. I would have paid to see that. Really seems like kind of an own goal when you think about it. Are you happy now? These 3 straight guys now have to actually make a parade. I don't think they thought this through. They're just gonna have to spend the next 6 months of their lives at Michael's. I hope you enjoy crafts. That is a punishment that perfectly fits the crime. That's something I would have sentenced a straight person to, 6 months of hard crafting. I hope they're happy now. I have been meeting a lot of straight men recently, mostly on Grindr. Is anybody here on Grindr? Fuck off, you guys. That is statistically impossible. Alright, whatever. It's a small room. I just want to take my phone out and out a bitch. And then just scanning the front row. Happy Pride indeed. Well, for those of you, apparently none of you here would know this, but probably a third of the guys on Grindr have profiles that say curious straight guy, which is adorable. It takes 20 minutes to fill out one of these profiles. You have to submit a photo for review. So that's pretty fucking curious. I have a car. Sometimes I think about driving for Uber, but I've never downloaded the driver's app. I'm not that fucking curious. It is wild how many profiles say curious straight guy, and you guys want to know the craziest thing about that? Is that my profile also says that. I'm just messaging all these guys oh my god, you're straight? Me too. What are the odds we would meet each other here? On Grindr, of all places. How serendipitous. Most of these guys are so willing to believe it. It amazes me. They're just yeah, how cool is it that it's not gay if we both like sports? Just sitting there oh, I love sports. Did you hear about OJ? So crazy. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, do you want to ride dirt bikes and kiss? That works more than it should. I just show up at all these guys' apartments and they're I've never been with another dude before. I'm just me neither, I'm scared. I hope it doesn't hurt. Anyway. I feel most of these, if you're straight and on Grindr, you are usually not that smart. And they're easy prey for me. I feel most of the time I could probably just leave a bag of Doritos and Mountain Dew over a trap. Gotcha. I managed to ensnare one of these straight men recently, and after we were finished hooking up, he was noticing that my skin was sort of lightly sparkling. And he was like, wait a minute, are you wearing body glitter? I was like, no, my moisturizer just has glitter in it. And then he was like, wait a minute, you're wearing moisturizer? I was like, all right, you know what? I was inside you no less than 10 minutes ago. You couldn't fart right now without blowing bubbles with my cum. There are gayer things happening in this room. Like, my fucking moisturizer is the least of it. Like, yes, it has glitter in it. When I bought it, I never thought I would one day be called a fag by somebody I just pulled out of. All right, well, I'm glad you guys told me where the line is. I see that now. I'll go right up to it. Other comics, cum bubbles, that's where the line is. Make a note. Wasn't that I said fag? Is that what it is? I don't like that word either. I hear it a lot at comedy shows and my neck always snaps up like, finally, another gay man. And it never is. Not even once. Here's what I've heard. Here's what I've noticed about people who feel the most comfortable throwing that word around. Not usually a supermodel. I feel like most hot guys are like, yeah, I don't know, gay men have always been super cool to me for whatever reason. Stop saying that word, it makes it seem like no gay man has ever thought to hit on you. What do we think about Mayor Pete here? Do we like Buttigieg? Some of us know. Do you know who he is?
Yes!
Okay, we all know who he is? Okay.
Yeah.
He's gay, but is he gay enough? I don't think he's ever bottomed before. That's a huge issue for me as a voter. Is having another Dom top in the White House even really progress? I don't think it is. I think it's time for a power bottom in the White House. Welcome to 2020. You know Elizabeth's done anal before, and if she hasn't, I'm sure she has a plan for that. It is exhausting. Mayor Pete's campaign has just been so butch so far. It hasn't been nearly catty enough for my taste. Like, I will support his candidacy once he accuses a rival campaign of being just jealous. Once he starts talking about how Trump is skinny fat, I will get behind him so fast. And not a second before. I think even Bernie's campaign has been gayer than his. Have you been watching Bernie's Facebook ads? I saw one the other day that said, no, everyone should be able to vote, even felons like Michael Cohen. I was just like, yes, Bernie, drag her. Don't tell us you're hiring gay men, show us. I went to my high school reunion recently, and a lot of people go to their reunions because they're like excited to reconnect with old friends. I was not popular in high school though, so I only went because I wanted to know who else is gay now. And I'll tell you this, it is never who you hope it's gonna be. Not even one gay lacrosse player would have wasted my fucking time. Why are we here? I used to do this thing in high school to like throw the other boys off the set. I wasn't out yet. So I would try to pretend I had crushes on like hot chicks. But then like the pics I would make were always like really unconvincing. Like there would be a group of boys in the locker room and one of them would be like, Megan Fox is so hot. And then I would try to jump in like, yeah, you know who I think is hot? Madonna! Yeah, 45-year-old mother of three, still keeping it tight! I think all us horned up teens are super into that, right, boys? Did any of you other red-blooded American bros happen to see sex icon Whoopi Goldberg and Sister Act? Oh, yeah. We all know she was a Hellcat under those robes. I used to tell people that I thought Lady Gaga was hot. That never worked. There was always one boy in the group who was like, I heard she has a dick. And then I would just be left standing there like, I hate that! No! Don't ruin her for me. I'd be like, Lady Gaga, and they were like, what? I'd be like, Beyonce, and they're like, warmer, and then I'd be like, Rihanna, and they're like, you nailed it. Okay, have a good night, everybody.